Hello everyone, this is Delon Jenkins here. We're going to use some soil tests to get these results. Spring is quickly approaching. So what you're going to see here is we're breaking up out of the winter time. We're getting a little bit of green. You see that I have killed off some grass here. So I figured I'd go out and I'd get my soil test done about a week or two earlier than normal. You'll see in the background some of my shrubbery are turning red already. Now what you see here is this apple core. This little device is nice. It's sturdy, it's easy to grip. You just twist it into the ground there. The ground is still a little bit frozen. You got different colors. I prefer red. And you'll get these perfect 4-inch plugs. Has a little release lever on it as well to help you get the plug out a little bit better. And that's about what you do with this device. This device is a nice little thing because it's easy to add to your arsenal. I have a soil test kit also for my soil in the link description, but something like this doesn't run you a lot. You can use it for your garden beds, your perennial beds, your lawn, and you just take a few cores from different areas of the lawn. I push it into the ground, I pull it out, once again, put the little lever, and you have this perfect core of soil. So you want to add this to your arsenal. And I'm going to show you a couple of other things here. Let's go around the yard and grab a few more of these so I can show you exactly how this is done. Now you got to be careful when you're trying to do frozen ground, as you will see right here. This is the north side of my house. In other words, the sun does not hit it as much as the other sides because of the shadow from the house. I thought it was later in the day and I could do it, but it didn't work out. So I moved to a different part of the lawn over here by the middle bed, and I pushed down in there. Like I said, easy grip device, nice and sturdy, well made, and you just pull it up. And once again, you have this perfect 4-inch plug of soil. And what I noticed from this by pulling this perfectly even soil samples is my soil roots, my lawn roots are not all the way down to 4 inches. I see a few, but not as many as I would like. Now here I burned off a lot of POA last year late in the season. So you see a lot of dead POA, nutsedge. I see little green sprouts coming in right now, so probably seeded just a little bit too late last year, but it looks like some things are growing. We'll fix that up. Again, we hit the little lever on here. We pop out a nice little plug. I got about 1.5 inches of topsoil on these plugs, and the rest is all clay. I have a heavy clay soil, so trying to keep up with the perfect lawn, it is a chore sometimes. So we'll just grab one more plug here so that you can see how this works. And I will put the link to the apple core, which I would like to say a soil core because it seems to work just as well, if not better. You'll see a little bit of roots here right down to the edge, so instead of there being like, I don't know, 15 or 20 roots, you see about 4 or 5. But that's that thick clay soil. I'm slowly building it up, and getting more amendments in there and making it more loose, but it's a little difficult right here, especially on this side of the house because we have a natural swell. When they build the homes, they build the land to where it's in a natural V, and so a lot of amendments or whatever, they just, I don't know, I guess they just wash down. Now here you're going to see the My Soil documents. You get a first class return package envelope. You get your registration card. You get a little box. And then you get a couple items inside the box. And inside the box, you're going to see that you have a little vial of water. So I'm going to take my plugs. I'm just measuring them out for, my own knowledge here. I wanted to, make sure that I knew exactly how many inches, each one was. I don't know. You don't have to do this part of it. This is something that I do, just for my own knowledge. And then I'll measure exactly at the end of where the apple core is. So on the inside all the way down in, it's 4 inches, and my cores are 4 inches. So it's nice, and it's pretty regular. So this sample, it comes with a registration number there with the barcode. That barcode, you put that in on the internet, and you make yourself a sign-in ID, and now you'll have this from now on. I've used different companies, so I do 2 soil tests a year. I've used My Soil, I believe, 3 times. So all of my soil tests will be logged out there so I can refer back to them. So I'm just taking off the bottom of this. You could take off the top or crush them all together, but I don't think that would be a true reading, and maybe it will be. I'm no expert in soil, but I want to know the results of the soil about 3 or 4 inches down. My topsoil, I'm assuming is going to be better. I mean, that's where all of the amendments hit. That's where all of the fertilizer hits. But does it sink down? And if it's not sinking down, maybe that's why all of my roots aren't as good. So here's a little vial that has the water in it. It comes, a little tape on it. You just pop the tape off, and then you take some of your soil and you put it inside here. So I'm just going to grab some of the samples, and I want to make sure that I don't get any type of grass or leaves or anything in there. So I'm breaking it apart really, really cleanly, and I'm putting it inside of here. I'm going to stuff all of this dirt right here inside of here. I mean, it's a small container. I don't know, maybe about an ounce, maybe 2 ounces, and so I stuffed, maybe 90% of all of that in there, and so they could get a good reading. We'll do a little cleanup here. All this paper is painter's paper. You go get a roll of it. I don't know, a 100-foot roll for cheap, but it makes great for out in your landscape. Keep things clean. You can even put it on the ground, wet it. It dissolves. It's nice. So, I'm glad you stayed around to the end of the video. And just remember, the idea of a beautiful lawn and garden without action is just a fantasy. It's a dream, people. Action without a goal is just pointless. Plan it, start it, and most of all, enjoy it. Thank you. This is DeLon Jenkins, and please subscribe.